Man, what a week it's been, all the recognition. Man, I got chills just seeing you guys walk the stage. Man, seeing the awards that were earned, I remember at virtual conference when I said, who's cutting down a net? And Addison Gert said, I got you. Then she's the #1 distributor and roller for the preview. Like, that's crazy stuff. I see the Duns, man. I didn't see the top. I'm like, #1 builder. How do they just keep doing it? Unbelievable. All the panels, my Lord. I'm just crying back there nonstop, trying to keep it together. And who's happy about some coffee? What a great event it has been. Man, yesterday, amazing day. Coach, challenging us one more time. We think we're dreaming, and we're not even dreaming big enough. It's so annoying, but it's always right. So here we go again, one more year, here we go. It's been a great event, but we're gonna have some real talk today. The emotion's great. The neon party was pretty awesome. Products are good. 39 kits are great. But if we don't answer this one question today, we will not change 1 million lives in 2025. That question, what's it really going to take? Some of you, when I put that number on the screen, your eyes got really big. When that number came to my head, my eyes got really big, because that's a crazy idea. But what I've learned from our coach is that boring ideas don't change the world. Crazy ones do. Goals that you set so high that you're like, am I really ever going to get there? And I believe it. I really believe it. You know, first conference was kind of a whirlwind. It was a blur because we were just a few weeks in. Second conference, we had to go virtual. It was amazing, but it wasn't the same as being here. But I'm just saying, there's something different about the people in this room this year in 2025. And I believe it's gonna be right here in Palmetto, Florida, just one bridge over from HQ, where we make a decision, 1 million lives this year. It's not an option of if we are going to do it, it's how soon are we going to do it in 2025. It's not gonna be on December 31st, team. I'm not living my life like month end. You know, when I look at what we have the company, man, debt-free company. Thank you, Coach, for keeping us debt-free. Man, we have a new look, fresh branding. Coach, I'm like you, I had to order 12 outfits just to be accepted into our parties this year. The new colors, the new life. So we have the company, we have the look, we have the product, but most importantly, this year, I believe we have the people that are ready to do it in 2025. Where's Ashley Mayfield? Look at me. Look at me. That's what she texted me in all caps. It was really rude one day. It's all right. Hey, I'm so proud of you this year. God is using you in ways this year that I have not seen in many years from the field and corporate. I'm glad you are one of the ones who is going to join with us in changing 1 million lives this year. I'm so proud of you. Where's Rusty Lackey? Where is he? There you are, Slim. You're so skinny, I can't see you back there, big boy. There he is. Hey, this man right here has been here way longer than me. Coach knows him just as our ride or die. I've been in this position for 2 years. Every day since January 2nd, that man has texted me, I'm praying for you. I love you. Hedge of protection over your travel, your family, your health. I love you, Rusty. We're going to change 1 million lives this year. Destiny Jemerson. When I was writing this speech, the Lord just prompted me and said, there's a lot of times you feel overlooked. Well, look at your ribbons. You may feel like you're overlooked, but in that beautiful white building and in the midst of our leadership, you are talked about, you are believed in. I believe you're going to be one of the people who rises in this company and we change 1 million lives together. I love you. I appreciate you. Where's Caitlin Deloge? There you are. I'm so proud of you in 2024. You're a rock star. Think you doubt yourself sometimes? It's like, is it gonna be me? Is it not gonna be me? We're gonna talk about that here in a little bit, but I believe you're gonna walk out of this place. 2025 is gonna be your year, a year that you've never seen, never thought of, never imagined, and I'm ready to see what you do this year. 1 million lives, we're gonna do it. All right. Where's my French Canadian Gabby at? All the way in the back. That's like where Sherry Lynn sat at her first conference, Coach, all the way in the back. Gabby, I love your heart. I love your spirit. You bring joy to this It Works family. You're a leader. I'm excited for what you're going to do in French Canada in 2025, what you do here in Florida, because you get to avoid the cold weather and move back and forth. But thank you for who you are. 1 million lives. There's going to be a lot of those coming from Canada. I'm so proud of you. Let's do this thing. What's it going to take? Have you ever stopped for a moment, put yourself in a place, and truly visualized what you wanted to accomplish in your life and asked yourself, what's it really going to take? Have you ever thought about the sacrifice? Have you ever thought about the late nights? Have you ever thought about the rejection that you're going to have to face? Have you ever thought about the failures that you might have to experience to find out what is on the other side of this question? What's it going to take? I think all of us would love to know the answer to this question. And today I believe this. I believe that the answer to this question lies in two things. The answer to the question, what's it going to take, is these two things. It's going to take endings, and it's going to take beginnings. Everyone say it with me, endings and beginnings. In order to get where we want to go, let me just tell you, you are going to have to end some certain things in your life today that shouldn't be there. And you are going to have to begin some things anew today that should be there. So let's talk about endings. What's it going to take? It's going to take endings. You cannot move forward while clinging to what is behind. You cannot go where you are called to go by hanging on to the things that you need to release. Someone once said this, that if you hold on to the past too tightly, you forfeit the future that's trying to take its place. So what do we need to end? We're going to start today with ending fear. Ending fear. For some of you in this place, you need to come to a realization in your heart and in your mind, and you just need to say it to yourself, enough is enough with me living in fear. What is the fear that you have yet to put an end to? Is it the fear of you're not good enough? Is it the fear of failure? Is it the fear of falling short? Is it the fear of rejection? Can I challenge you today? You're like, John, I'm fearful. Put a name on it. What is the one fear that just over and over and over in your, put a name on it, because what I've learned is when you put a name on it, you know how to deal with it. You know how to attack it. You know, fear is an interesting thing because it's not something that destroys you. It's something that paralyzes you. Fear has a way of paralyzing us and keeping us stuck in a cycle of doing nothing. Kind of, coach, like between a rock and a hard place. So fear comes in, and it's not that you do anything bad. You just don't do anything good. So guess what? You do nothing. Fear is an invisible chain that holds us back from our potential. Nelson Mandela said this. He said, I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Hear me today. Ending fear doesn't mean making it disappear. Ending fear means getting to a place that says, fear is going to come, but I will overcome that fear. I am done letting it paralyze me from where I need to go. Do you know that every great achievement was once surrounded by fear? I mean, Coach is pretty amazing, but I guarantee you in his journey to a billionaire, there might have been some fearful times. But the difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't if fear is present, it's what you do in the midst of it. Today, I challenge you to end fear that is paralyzing you from your goals and your dreams. Today, you've got to make a decision to overcome that fear. Endings. Some of you, you're like, John, you're yelling at me and it hurts. You're probably the one who needs to end fear today. So today we end fear. You know what else we're going to end today? We're going to end doubt. Doubt is often just built on lies. Lies like this. You don't have what it takes. You don't have what they have. You aren't talented enough. You missed it. You're too late. It's not your time. But here's the truth. Everyone who has achieved something great has faced those same lies. I know at times it feels like they're just coming at you, and none of the rest of the world is dealing with doubt. I guarantee you every one of us at a given moment in our life is dealing with doubt. And I don't know if I should admit this or not, Coach, but I'll admit it. We're family, right? Do you think when that man called me to lead this company, there wasn't some doubt that was in my mind and heart? I wish I was that awesome. But you know what I had to do that next day after I said yes to my mentor, my hero? You know what I had to do? I had to face that doubt and say those are lies. I had to look in the mirror. I literally looked in the mirror. I had to make sure Sherry Lynn was gone, and I said, I am capable of achieving great things. I am stronger than this doubt. I am bold. I am confident. I am resilient. I have been tested and tried for this moment. I am stronger than any doubt that is coming my way. I trust the process and my ability to figure it out no matter how hard it is. Even that wasn't enough. I had to keep going. I challenged myself to be a better version of myself. I was created to make a difference. I release doubt and I replace it with fear and with action, and I am unstoppable when I believe in myself. Listen, doubt is not the enemy. It's a signal. It's a sign that you're stepping into something bigger than yourself. If you feel doubt, it means you're dreaming big enough. Doubt is loud, but let me tell you, it's not strong. You're stronger. Today is a day that we put an end to doubt. We stop doubting where we are called to go and what we are called to do. What's it gonna take? It's gonna take some of us ending fear, some of us ending doubt, and some of us ending negativity. Oh, this is a fun one because you're either gonna love me or you're gonna hate me for this one, but it's okay. I know it's hard to believe, but no one is forcing you to be negative in life. Every day we get to make a choice. We get to make a choice on how we view our world, how we view our situations, how we view our business, and how we view our relationships. Each morning when you wake up, imagine with me, you're in your bed, go to your bed, and you're waking up in the morning, and you're reaching over. There's 2 sets of glasses on the nightstand. There's a pair of lenses that are positive, and there's a pair of lenses that are negative. Some of us have been picking up the wrong lens for a really long time in our life. Some of us, we're picking up the wrong lens, and hear me today, because I've had to battle this at times in my life. And you're saying, man, I don't want to get up, I'm tired. I'm not gonna accomplish anything today. But if you were looking at it differently, you'd say, I get to wake up today and do something great. Listen, you can't control everything, but you can control your attitude and you can control the way in which you view things. Negativity by itself isn't enough to stop you from moving forward. But what it does do, negativity wastes your time. It wastes your energy. It leaves you tired. It leaves you unfulfilled, unmotivated. It leaves you unable to focus on the things that matter most. Negativity makes it harder to learn, to adapt, and to grow, because everything you look at, because you put the wrong glasses on, everything around you is negative. And it's like, John, I want to grow a massive business. I just don't understand why it hasn't happened. Because everything you look at, your team, they said no, the doubt, it's through a negative lens. And the way you see your business, and the way you see your life, and the way you see your family, and the way you see your circumstances, and the way you see your world, this is where it's going to hurt, is the way your team does. I can say that. I did what you did for a really long time. Had to learn it the hard way and the easy way. The easy way is always better. Negativity limits growth. Choosing positivity creates a ripple effect of empowerment. Today, we put an end to negativity. Stop allowing the negative thoughts to hold your dreams captive. Negativity is a habit. And just like any other habit in this world, it can be broken. Today is the day that we put an end to negativity. What's it gonna take? It's gonna take endings. I love this quote. Louise Smith, I think she was a female NASCAR driver or something like that, but she said this. She said, you can't reach for anything new if your hands are still full of yesterday's junk. Today is a day of endings. We end fear, we end doubt, and we end negativity. What's it going to take? Endings, and then here comes the fun part. Beginnings. Once you have ended what is holding you back, you get to embrace what will propel you forward for the next chapter of your life. What's it gonna take? It's gonna take beginning a new vision. You've heard it over and over and over again from coach and panels and people. But here's what I want to challenge you today is that you've heard it 12 times, yet you still haven't stopped your day to write down your vision for 2025. And you say, John, I have a vision. You know, we're just carrying over the one from 2024. Or you know what, I had great vision in 2022, I'm still working on that one. Can I tell you this? That holding on to an outdated or stale vision just keeps you stuck. I guess I could put it like this, because maybe we'll understand it better. We don't eat outdated or stale food. Why in the world would we consume an outdated or stale vision? You can't hold on to an old version and expect new results. It's time for a new vision. Vision is like a map. It helps you understand where you are now and where you need to go. And without that new vision, beginning a new vision today, understand this: when you are doing something that positively impacts others, it will only happen with a new vision. A new vision, when you are working on something big and something new, when you are walking in your purpose, when you are doing what others aren't willing to do, I hate to tell you, with a new vision, yes, you will face adversity. But a person with a vision is never defeated. They just find another way forward. Today is the day that you begin a new vision for your life, for your business, for your team, for your journey here at It Works, for your family. What's it gonna take? It's gonna take new vision. Not only is it gonna take new vision, it's gonna take new perspective. I believe that this is probably one of the most overlooked qualities of successful people. Successful people pick the right perspective. Perspective, it's a moment by moment, day by day decision. New perspective encourages you to see challenges as opportunities. This is one thing I have learned in this role, leading this company, is that viewing a situation from a different angle can produce solutions you would have missed with the wrong perspective. Someone once said this: change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. A new perspective does so many things to your life. It can transform your life. It can transform setbacks into stepping stones. It helps us focus on what you can control. This one, man, it hit me hard going into the new year. I would find myself saying, poor me, it's so hard. And then one of my best friends, who hopefully is watching right now, while I'm complaining about the heart of my life, a 37-year-old's dealing with cancer. Different perspective. Well, I'm like, man, this is so hard. He's fighting for his life. When you look and you say, in 2025, I'm gonna have a new perspective, you start looking at all the blessing that you have, all the good that is in your life, all the things that you know that you're so blessed you don't even deserve. It changes everything about the way you wake up each and every morning. I've heard it said this, that your perspective will either become your prison or your passport. Some of you, you've had the wrong perspective and you're asking yourself, why in the world do I feel locked up all the time? It's because you're looking at the change more than you're looking at your ability to break through whatever you need to break through. It's gonna take a new vision, beginning a new perspective, and lastly, it's gonna take today beginning a new passion. When you discover a new passion, it creates a drive that propels people forward. Let me just tell you, nothing great in the world has ever been accomplished without passion. When you have passion for something, when you truly have passion to change lives in your team will change. When you share enthusiasm for a goal, it inspires others to rally around you, partner with you, and unite for a common goal. Nothing is as contagious as enthusiasm. When you're passionate about achieving something, distractions, they lose their appeal. We don't have time for them. I get messages all the time. John, did you hear about this? Do you hear? I don't care. My vision is here. My passion is here. The things you are passionate about, hear me today, they are not random. They are your calling. What's it going to take? It's going to take ending some things and beginning some things. Endings and beginnings. Ending fear, ending doubt, and ending negativity. And beginning new vision, beginning new perspective, and beginning new passion. That is what it is going to take if we are going to change 1 million lives in 2025. So I want to take you back to 2015, and then I'll close. 2015, I always think about this conference. It was the first one Sherry Lynn was at. I was not there. It was in Orlando. I was at home. Again, didn't know what in the world why she even went to Orlando at the time. Praise God she did. But what I did know is that she came home with excitement, with passion, with vision that I didn't have. And it started changing, what is happening right now? But as I was preparing, what blows my mind, coach, is there were thousands in the room that day. Thousands in the room that day. And the thing that still blows my mind to this day is how come all their results weren't the same? They were all there. They all heard the same speech. I'm sure Coach killed it. They all had the same panels. They all had the same feeling. They all were in the room. Why were the results different, Joel and Steph Dunn? Because only those who are willing to take a leap of faith, jump all in, and take a chance, and take action after events were the ones who actually found out what is on the other side of what's it going to take. And I leave you with this. If you want to find out what's on the other side, you have to make a decision to jump. All in. Even when you can't see where you might land. One of the most beautiful creatures in South Africa is the African impala. Look at that. The team just thinks of everything. That's pretty cool. Y'all are the best. The impala would be described as, in America, like a gazelle. It's about 3 feet tall, weighs between 88 and 168 pounds. Listen to this. In full flight, the impala can jump 13 feet high and 30 feet far. Okay, Breon, Derek, Aaron, we got to get a visual of this. Get up here really, really quick. This isn't planned, so if it doesn't work out, it's their fault. Okay. So, Aaron, take that up to 13 feet, sir. And then what? We got 30 feet far.
All right, gotcha. Start from here?
You go. I think you're going to go off the stage. Aaron, can you double task and put your foot on that, buddy? Nope, Breon, I'm going to need you for something else.
We're going to have to go farther.
Keep going. Breon, you stay by Aaron. I told you we didn't plan this. Hey, that's perfect. I think a math guy would get that, huh, Coach? Missed that one. Hey, that's pretty good, Aaron. So this little animal can jump 13 feet high and 5 feet further than where Derek's at right now. Breon, you come right here. The amazing thing about this animal is if you go to a zoo, they put a fence that is, hold that. Good job. If you go to a zoo, they put this animal in a fence that is 3 feet high. So you're telling me that an animal that can jump 30 feet high and 5 feet further in one leap than where Derek is held captive in a fence this high? Why is that? The African gazelle, is that what it's called? African impala, it's a gazelle here, is what we would compare it to. They refuse to jump if they cannot see where they're going to land. And my question as we close today is that you have a God-given ability inside of your heart and your mind and who you are called to be. Exceedingly above all you could ever think or imagine. But you allow the things of this world that are so small to hold you captive. What's it going to take? Endings, beginnings, and taking a jump even when you cannot see where you're going to land. Give it up for my boys. You can keep those. Do not let small boundaries keep you from where you need to go. Do not let small thinking, do not let anything keep you from taking a leap from this conference. I guarantee you, when you take that leap, when you get on the other side of what's it going to take, it is 100% worth it every time. So here's my call to each and every one of you. What's it going to take? You're in this place today and you say, John, I got to end some things today. Stand up. Got to end some things today. Just stand up. If you're in this place, say, today's a day for new beginnings. Lastly, no, you don't have to repeat that. Duplication. We're gonna explode this thing. All right. Lastly today, you're in this place and you're ready to jump. You're ready to leap. No more small thinking, no more distractions, no more fear, no more doubt, no insecurities, new vision, new passion. And you say, John, now is my time to find out what's on the other side of this question. What's it going to take? If that's you, we've been doing it all week. We're gonna hit 1 million lives. Put it up. We ready? We ready?